Hello.
What's going on?
It's Monday, but it's okay.
Hey, everybody in the chat. Welcome to the commentary zone. As you filter in, please don't forget to give us that thumbs up. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And most importantly, tell a friend. Share. We want more people in the conversation. Okay, guys. All right, so on the docket today, we have Shahs of Sunset, Season 9, Episode 5. A new Shah is king. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, was it so hard for these numbnuts to not show their asses at the baby party?
They just can't help themselves. That's all it really is.
I don't get it.
Anytime they're in a group, it's not happening. They can't behave.
But kudos to Gigi for holding it together, being the moderator, forcing all of them to listen to each other. And then, excuse me, when she had enough of that, showed them where the exit was and told them to pick up a candy bag on their way out. Nice.
That's the way you do it.
Yep. Highlight was Vita telling Destiney, "You pretty girl, but you need an ass."
I mean, and Bravo was so shady how they did her. I was like, oof.
But I missed it. It wasn't until she said it that I missed Vita. And like when they did the flashback clips of how she used to talk to Mercedes,
Mm-hmm.
Mercedes, you will not make a good wife. I was like,
I was sitting there like, Bravo, you would have to do Destiny like all like that because they did like a good angle wide on her. I was just like,
yeah,
that was so wrong. That was like, I was just like, but it's like, and I'm not trying to be mean to this because she's a stunning girl actually. But when you wear stuff like that, when you wear like really really fitting clothes like she wore, I mean like she looks great, but it really accentuates what's lacking.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking like Visa, that's mean. Like don't say that. That's rude. But then they did the whole like zoom in. I'm like, oh.
Well,
Okay.
honestly, I don't understand why she didn't go and get a pair of puff-up panties. You can get them from Amazon. They help enhance that area. You know, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yes, Yanni, Vita was so right. I didn't mean to be mean. And what else? Vita is one of the most unhappy people on the planet. That's why she criticized others.
True.
But you know what it is? I think she had a bad experience in life, and she's just paying it forward. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, but I think with Vita, I think what is like Mercedes MJ said, Mercedes MJ, whoever you want to call her, she Vita wasn't nurtured as a child, so she's kept that going. So she kind of says what she means, and I give her credit. She's like, will I ever repeat that? No, but do I stand by my opinion? Yes. But here's my whole thing is, I say things people don't like. It's my opinion based on what I see in front of me. I'm not going to say I wouldn't repeat it because if you ask me what I said, I'm going to repeat it. Your feelings might be hurt, but I said what I said, and I stand by that based on what I see. So Vita saying she wouldn't repeat it, like, well, I get it if you're trying to spare someone's feelings and they're your friend, but at the end of the day, if they ask you what you said, you need to tell them and tell them the truth. Now, if we're being honest, Reza was just being extremely messy because it was Vita, it was MJ's mother, and he still feels some kind of way about finding out that he'll never meet Baby Shams. That's all that really was, in my opinion. It was retaliation against MJ for her not being honest with him.
But okay, So when he comes over and he tells Destiny, look, this is what was said in front of me. I don't want anybody to say any lies about me. Vita said da 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 da. So then MJ starts talking over Destiny because I couldn't quite hear if Destiny was even trying to say something. And saying how you're disrespecting my mom. Was that what she said?
I tuned MJ out a lot. I think that's what she was saying, but it's not disrespect when what your mother said was true. You're just mad because your messy mama got called out.
But her mom was being disrespectful to Destiny. Like if you're like
Right.
you're saying, like she's saying that Vita says she would never repeat it, then why say it in the first place? You know. But again, Vita can't help but be Vita. We love her for it. Kind of, but she always criticized the appearances, which she's not the most pretty woman, but she's just mean. Tell the truth. True, but Vita doesn't know any better, and Vita is from a time and a generation that put a lot of weight on how you look. Like I could imagine Vita would never go down to the corner store to get a pack of cigarettes without having her hair fully done and full face of makeup and her big bright red lips and her clothes on looking good.
Because
She's
remember
just
Vita.
from a
Oh,
different no, sorry, she's just from a different, generation.
and you have to remember Vita was in makeup for her whole career. She
Oh
was like a
yeah.
makeup artist or something.
Hmm. Hmm.
I have a retail store. I can't remember which one, but I know it was her profession. So
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. Oh, but wait. Since we talking about how Vita judges people by appearances, I know, like Reza had to be lying when he commented on the new hair color because it was multi-tonal. Did you see the back was still the
I did.
platinum, and then around the front, and
Right.
then like her nape was the new color? What the hell happened, Vita?
Vita doesn't make them not here.
Um, Wait, hold on. She kind of acts that they have to cut her some slack because she's older, and that's why I can say whatever. Look, if I get to Vita age, I want to be able to say whatever the hell I want to say too. I'm just being disgusting. Hi, Claire. Hi, Yanni.
That's
Um,
the culture though. Like
Hi,
you respect
Susan.
you should respect the elders. They're gonna say what they're gonna say. You just deal with it.
Hi, GTA. I think we've got everybody. Yeah, it's look, Destiny didn't say anything back. She went and spoke to Reza. That didn't make any sense. Like, whatever. What did you make of the scene with London, the spiritual life consultant Heather, and Gigi?
That was just to get London some more camera time. They could cut that out.
What was going on with Heather's wig?
She was channeling Kim Zolciak season 1. It was bad.
Oh my God. It was like she picked it up off of the floor, shook it out, and slapped it on.
Yeah.
Honestly.
You're gonna be on camera. You're gonna be on camera. You need to make sure you look your best.
Or maybe she didn't want anybody to know that it was her. Was she trying to? I don't know. It was just weird, weird, weird.
But if she didn't say anything though, I was waiting for some sort of
No.
revelation. I was waiting for some sort of this huge revelation because generally when these spiritual people come on the show, they're like they say something like this is the first. I think this is the first dud Bravo has had.
Well, here's the thing. She asked Gigi what the situation was. Gigi told her, and then she just spun it to suit her spiritual consulting jizz. Like, it didn't make any sense to me
She should never be asked
whatsoever.
back. She should never be asked back. They should have got the guy from They should got Alison Dubois from Beverly Hills or the Tyler. I think his name is Tyler
Tyler, yeah,
from
the little guy.
From Erica's the Party.
Yes.
Get him.
Yeah, but he costs money. This girl probably did it for free in a cup of coffee or something. I don't know. I was there anything else before we get to the party?
Yes,
Oh, when Gigi went over to Reza's house and Destiny was there, and Gigi told him that he's never going to see the baby Shams. Oof,
that was cold.
that was cold. But wasn't it at that in that scene where like Reza gave a very good breakdown of the whole Mike thing. Mike got busted doing the text. So then he found Spoof and started doing those to say, look, this is what happened to me. And Paulina bought it. So now that he's good with Paulina, he's keeping Paulina excommunicated from the rest of the crew.
Right. He's definitely trying to keep her isolated. It's what it seems like to me. Like he's not trying to have her really be in communication with any of his friends.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like how he's trying to keep her isolated.
He did the same thing to Jessica, no?
But it wasn't as obvious back then. It wasn't as obvious. This is way more obvious than it was back then. Like he's you can see him actively doing this. And I think for me, that's the issue. You're actively trying to keep your girlfriend away from your friends because you're not trying to have all your business out there. Because he's already weary because she's already outed him in a group text.
Okay.
So he's on high alert right now.
Jeez.
But I do have a question for you. Since we're probably going to the party next, what do you think of Gigi not inviting Nema?
Okay. MJ said to him that the reason why they're not getting along is because, like, when they were last season on the trip, they had that little, canoodling interaction. Gigi thought she was going to get some, but he backed off at the last minute. And that's why she's angry, because she didn't get some. Like, she didn't get any disappointing Persian penis. Is that what I'm hearing from MJ?
I mean, for me, that's the way it's sounding because from what I can see, he didn't do anything to her. If you know what I mean, like I didn't see where he was rude to her or mistreated her or anything of that nature, and you're still mad. Like for me, I need to know what exactly she's mad about.
Exactly, because all right, it's not like y'all got almost there and he was like, bitch, I don't want you. He probably, knowing Nema, let's slow it down. Or he probably didn't meet her where they were supposed to meet up to do the final deed or something like that. But it wasn't disrespectful. I don't think Nema goes out of his way to be disrespectful to any woman or any other castmate. I don't think it's in him. If you said it was Reza or Mike, Shervin, yeah. Nema, no. So I don't think Gigi would be that hurt over not having sex with Nema. I think it's something else, and I just want to know what it is. Because I thought it was unfair to not invite him.
Completely unfair. And Yanni makes a good point. Ridiculous wrong. Reza and MJ has done way more stuff to Gigi. That's my main point. That's my main point.
We're missing something. It's just not making sense. And I don't believe anything that comes out of MJ's mouth.
No. And this episode was very interesting.
Look what Yanni said next. It's because Nema doesn't matter on the show. Could be.
Could be. But the thing is this with me with them. This has gotten way more complicated. At least for me. I thought I had a clearer picture. But this is the way I'm looking at it right now. Everyone's lying about something different. And I can't seem to figure out who's lying about what and why. Because they're all pointing at each other. They're all pointing fingers at each other for a reason. So I think you're all involved. You're all in line, but I can't tell who did what and why. MJ is kind of obvious. She just wants to get back at everybody because they feel like they weren't there for her.
Mm-hmm.
Now Mike is lying because he is trying to save himself, and we all know that's all it really is. So
Mm-hmm.
that's two down. Reza, I think, is lying because he's just sick of Mike and all his lying, and he just can't deal with it anymore. And since he's not grown, he just rather be petty than break off the friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how Gigi fits into this, I still haven't figured that out yet.
Because it's easy to like how Yanni said that Nema doesn't matter. She's always been the dumping ground for everybody on this show.
So she's just an easy scapegoat, basically.
Yeah, it's easy to blame her
Okay,
because she has a history of bad behavior. And
got it.
then, she's done this before with Jessica. And Mike somehow blames her for ruining that marriage when it was his actions that ruined that marriage, not what Gigi said. Well, yeah,
Right.
what Gigi said, but you was doing the diddle with other people besides your wife.
Yeah.
So she's just easy to blame because
Easy
none of
picking.
them believe that she's changed either.
She got a whole baby. I mean, my thing with Gigi is like she got a whole baby. She's been pregnant. She was pregnant, had a baby. She doesn't. I don't think she really has the time to worry about Mike's failing relationship.
No, and remember, she had a traumatic situation with her first pregnancy that went wrong. Then she had the fallopian tubes that exploded. So she had a rough time getting baby Elijah.
Mm-hmm.
But I know MJ is milking her situation for everything that it's worth, but don't discount what Gigi went through. And I give all credit to Gigi. She doesn't milk that situation like how MJ does. Okay, so
But see, Gigi's not as petty either.
I think no, I won't. Okay, I'll agree with you on that. I'll agree with you on that because honestly, even when Gigi was like Loch Nessa back in the days, I always thought it was from the position of a rat in a corner. Like she was attacked, and so she would come out swinging with whatever she had available to her. I don't think she ever intentionally went in first in the attack. I think hers was always retaliating,
I agree with that.
whereas Reza and MJ, they always start shit. That's just how I read it.
That's just how it's just how it is with them, though.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, they're always in the middle of somebody's mess or causing some mess, and they can't handle the fallout.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
then when it comes back on them, they want to play victim.
This is true, Yanni. Mike always fesses up, but somehow, some way, he blames somebody else for what he has done that he just fessed up to. It's very interesting that we fall for this all the time.
I mean, I don't think we fall for it. It's just like he's when he lies, at least his lies are interesting. They're not run of the mill lies. Like he has a whole backstory with diorama. He got the players, and this it's just like they're not boring lies. I
They
yeah,
do make you go, what?
right.
Someone stole your iPad and broke into your cloud, and then they got the spoof app and they did what? And you wanted to do what in her booty hole? What? Yeah. Very creative. Um, oh yeah. This was so petty on MJ's part. So MJ, you feel you're the only one who could have a sip and see or a party to welcome your new baby into the world and introduce the baby to your friends.
You know, you know what, MJ? Quiet as kept. Gigi's party blew yours out the water.
Hmm.
Let's just call it thing a thing. Gigi did it better. You tried to be all southern and like traditional. Shut up, yo, sip and see was whack. No one cared. Gigi's was way better.
I was kind of worried about it though. Hey, Black Lavender.
Hey, Black Lavender.
Hey, Ablavi. Um, when that party planner came over and she had the vision board, I was like, oh, cool, yay. Then she brought out the popsicle sticks, the dollies,
Right.
and the Legos. I was like,
Right.
huh? What? But kudos to her. Taking it from popsicle stick to extravaganza. The dancers, the sculptures, like the decor, everything. It looked really
Good.
pretty. Even the location, they found a rental home with the perfect backyard that had some of the animals already there or something.
Right. That was very smart.
That, like, okay, I didn't get it from her 3D visual board,
Right.
but when push come to shove, I want to see that shit put together on day of. And I was here for it.
But you know what? The fact that they were able to do it because they actually took the time to find a home that had most of what they needed, which saved them a lot of time. And I thought that was really smart. Versus trying to go in and build it yourself, if that makes sense. Very smart. I thought the party looked great. I thought it looked like a party that an adult should be at for a child. It wasn't childlike. They didn't have like Mufasa and all the people's running around. So I did like it. It was very well done.
Well, Gigi has said to MJ, right, that it was an adult party. Yeah. I think she did. Yeah. So again, she tailored it to her audience. It got kind of corny when her dad, what's his name? Mahamud, I think that's how you pronounce his name, lifted up the baby, like I guess
that was fun. Yeah, that was cool though. That's a kind of cool corny though. You kind of expect that though. I expected that.
I thought it was cool / corny, but
right.
It was all in the theme. I loved their outfits. Gigi looked gorgeous. The little baby was there. He got big though. Damn. He's a year behind MJ's baby. Okay. All right. Well, he's adorable. Okay, so do we want to discuss their parting fight?
Yes.
Okay, I don't even know how it started.
They were all sitting down, and I want to say it was a conversation about Palm Springs or something.
Palm Springs, but then like Reza jumped in and was like, "Is it true you're never letting me see Shams?" And then,
right,
Mike jumped in, "But you're the snake," and it was just a lot. It was a lot. Kudos to Gigi for mediating.
It was a lot because it was a lot of everyone trying to cover their tracks. And we don't even know where the tracks go.
But somehow, with every episode that I watch, I just feel like MJ is pulling the strings in this.
Right. Oh, agreed. Totally.
It's just ridiculous at this point. It's just ridiculous.
For you being mad, like he said, like, like there were only 3 people I really wanted to be there for the bird, like my husband, my mom, and you didn't come. And he's like, well, you told me not to show up. So I kind of felt him on that one, but playing devil's advocate, I think I would put that aside and be like, you know what? If I don't, I would take the route of like, if I don't show up, she's gonna be mad at me. Especially since she almost passed away. So I think I would have just gone, and she would have been mad at me for being there. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. It's
But
just
again, I'm not taking away from her experience. I'm
right.
not. But Gigi had a similar situation, an emergency situation with a ruptured fallopian tube, and that can lead to massive blood loss, which could lead to loss of life. Um, I get it. I get it. Both of them went through traumatic experiences on their journey to motherhood. Why is MJ's more important than Gigi's?
Because
And
Gigi
why
doesn't
does
talk
she
about it.
keep throwing that back in Reza's face?
Oh, that's easy. It's because he completely blasted her at the party, and he blasted her on social media. That's what it comes down to. Like the stuff he said was terrible, particularly
Yeah.
at the party.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem I come across is that she never denied any of it.
Because it was all
So
true.
like if she would just come clean and say, you know what? Yes, what you said was true, but you shouldn't have aired it out the way you did.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all it
True.
comes down to. She's pissed
True.
because he just blasted her business, and if I were her, I'd be pissed too. Cause like I mean, damn, really?
Right. But what can she do to Reza that would ever be on the same level? Like, there's nothing about Reza that hasn't already been spilled on here. And he just doesn't care.
I think
So
that
at
she
this point, if I were her, I would work it out with myself and move on and keep making a coin on this show, or continue with what she's doing and destroying everybody else on the show that is making money for her.
agreed, totally agree. Because this is beyond dumb. Um, it's just they need to get past this or just not be friends at this point because I don't know why they keep going over and over this because it's dumb.
Mm-hmm.
It's extremely dumb. It's not good. You're not being honest. And I agree with Gigi. Was it Gigi who said, or was it Destiny who said like you're not being hurt? You're hurt. You're hurt.
I think that was part of Gigi
Okay, so
mediating.
me. Okay, so y'all just trying to be stubborn, and when y'all just got hurt feelings, and as friends, you should be able to say you hurt my feelings. Especially if you've been friends for 30 years. Come on now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like if we're good friends, you go to your good friends like, look, you hurt my feelings.
But I think, again, they talk, but they don't listen. They only listen to themselves. They don't listen to each other. Because if they did, they wouldn't have so much confusion. Oh dear. Let's see what Miss Ablavi has to say.
Hello.
Hello.
It's hot in here. I'm cooking, but I had a call up because I watched this episode.
Wait, you
No,
watched the whole thing?
no. I went fast forward and skip and rewind. You know,
Okay.
I gotta go with MJ on this one. If you told people that I had 10 abortions, I don't care if it's true or not. It's F you forever. You're not gonna sit here 10. He didn't say 2. He said 10 abortions. 10. And it's like, are these 10 abortions these last 10 years or a lifetime? He was telling too much business.
I don't disagree.
What?
I don't disagree. But my whole thing is this: I'm not going to even engage with you. I'm going to pay you dust at
Jamal,
every month.
that's like MJ saying to Reza, well, at least I'm HIV negative. No, no, no. There's certain things you don't say. There are
I
certain
know.
words that, see, MJ is stupid because we would have been fighting. We would have torn down Sarah's house. We would have, they would have had to call the cops and everything because me and Reza would have been in jail.
Well, quite honestly, like I get it because he said it on the show for a worldwide audience to hear. If she was that in her feelings, don't you think that she would have just left the show?
No, because it's super embarrassing because now she's giving the mommies at the mommy club some of her business. It's not like anybody who sees MJ from now on can say, well, your best friend said that you had 10 abortions. Like, how do you come back from that?
Wait, did Reza say that MJ's delivery problems were payback? Oof.
Yeah, and then we're not even talking about what he said first he said her mother is a bee and a garden tool. I would have been done with him after that, even though it was true.
Right?
Like, it would have been no, what did you say? He's just so nasty. Now, let's get into Mike. I think Mike is upset because he never smashed Gigi.
Yeah. I think he wanted to get the sister double at the racetrack,
Yeah, and now he's upset because Gigi is the perfect type of woman for him. She don't want to be in no committed relationship. He don't want to be in no committed relationship. She comes from money. He needs money. Because let me tell you, did you see Gigi's father's net worth? Gigi's father's got coin like this. He's rich like this. Not like this, not the pennies.
Well, he has to be.
He's
He
one of the
supports
biggest
the
gun
girls.
makers.
What is he?
He's a big time gun maker, and that's the purpose. Listen, me, I don't know what's wrong with all those men. If I was dating Gigi, I would have got her pregnant and said, "Listen, we gotta get this money." Nema was stupid. He should have been the sperm donor. Stupid.
But y'all don't think that Gigi is a little bit out of Nema's league? Like he wouldn't know how to ride that Bronco. I'm sorry.
She said she wants an open relationship so she can have a man to ride on all night and all day.
But that wasn't like when they were hooking up, was it last season or season before? Yeah, she wasn't saying that then. Like I don't think she had discovered that about herself then.
She said she didn't want to be married. She said she just wanted a baby with a guy. Mm-hmm. And Nema should have had given the sperm. That's when it was at the lodge when Mike was trying to sleep with Nema's sister. And then with Nema, where are all these sisters coming from? Jesus.
No, I remember the younger sister because that's right. From the father's second marriage.
The second marriage, yes.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
But listen, we gotta get to it. MJ is mad. Well, one with the abortion thing. Next thing she's mad at is that Gigi has a child and the child is going to be richer than hers because she's petty like that.
You know what? I'm going to say this. I'm going to agree with you for this because I believe that MJ has always been jealous of the fact that Gigi does not have to work. I really feel like that's why she looks down upon Gigi. Instead of, if we're going to talk about it, we're going to talk about it. MJ, instead of you being jealous of Gigi, having the lifestyle that she has, she was born into, cool. You should have worked on yourself, built your own business, have your own money, or you like the fillers and the Botox and stuff. Maybe you could improve yourself to where you could have gotten a man who could have given you the lifestyle that Gigi has. I'm just saying. But instead, you wound up with Tommy.
That's all she could get. You think she wanted to be with Mets bus driver Tommy? Tommy didn't have no career. That's why he went across. He's a house husband. She just wanted to get married because, see, she couldn't have the baby first because of what she said about Asa and her baby.
Mm-hmm.
So she sat there and married the first bum she could find. Shout out to the Pookie and Ray Ray Tommy, because that's a Pookie and Ray Ray if I've ever seen one. And she married him. And then, first of all, why did she say this Southern thing? Tommy's not Southern. He's from Queens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's mad because, you know, all the scamming and scheming she been doing. Remember, Reza's told all her business. Told her about the abortions, about how she was arrested with the Nigerian.
Oh yeah, that's why she got fired from the bank.
Right.
And she went to jail, right?
Did she go to jail? Or did she cut a deal?
Or did she get arrested and then squawked?
Maybe she went to jail, not prison. But definitely was something, because it was definitely I gotta look back, but it was definitely something. That's why MJ is mad. MJ is mad because she's sitting here doing all this for television, because, you know, the Shahs might be canceled soon. I'm sorry. This season, I thought it was canceled after last season, because remember last season they cut it short?
Well, that's because nobody was talking to each other, right?
Right. They were all mad at each other.
We shall see, but like I said, I don't have time for MJ and Fairyland. If she wants to stay with the bum Tommy, go ahead. But it's going to be interesting to see how this works out. And then Vita, I'm trying to be nice to her, but she's rude all the way to the end. You know, we all know Destiny don't got no booty. Can you let the girl be a small booty bandit? She don't need a big tuckus. And then Reza was being so shady. Oh, Vita, your hair looks so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. We weren't buying that.
That hair, usually her hair is very well colored and styled. Like, I don't know what was going on with like the top of her head.
Yeah, it was white.
It was white, and it was like cock-a-doodle-doo. It was all over the place. I don't know what happened. Maybe MJ was playing a joke on her or something. It wasn't what I was expecting from Vita.
Well, Reza was being. Now let's get on to Adam. You don't like MJ, so stop lying and saying, "Oh, what am I going to say to her? Should I go up to her?" No, you don't like her.
But I thought that they had said, Reza and Adam, when they were warding off the evil eye, burning the spices and all of that the plan was stay as far away from Mike and MJ as possible. Did they or did they not say that in the kitchen before they left?
They said that in the kitchen before they left, which confused me. I'm like, why are you even worried about talking to her? You're supposed to avoid her.
Excuse me. Yeah, like and one of the first people that Adam goes up to, did he go and speak to MJ? I can't remember. Yeah, he did.
No, remember he went to Destiny, was like, I want to say something to her. I don't know what to say. Do you think I should go and say hi? It's too much.
Why is he even on this show?
Okay, now we talked about it. I was wondering the same thing. He's annoying. I can't stand him. Get off the show. You bring nothing to it. Go. Like, Tommy can go.
Because
Adam
Glee
can go.
is off the air. Because Glee is off the air.
But couldn't he work on Pose? Isn't it the same production company, Murphy? Doesn't he work with Murphy?
Pose off the air.
Pose is over. Pose is over.
Pose. Yeah, but while this was filming, wasn't Pose shooting their last season?
Yeah, but that's in New York.
Oh, well then, hard cheese. I don't know. I still don't understand why he's here. He shows no, like, we know Reza's married, but we don't have to see him.
Exactly. That's my point. That's exactly my point. I didn't like Adam when he was the boyfriend, so I like him even less as the quote unquote husband.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. Mm-hmm. I thought Reza's money could get him a prettier man.
Well,
because he dated the guy from Biggest Loser.
Bob Harper, way back in the day.
Oh, the one who had a
Yeah.
heart attack?
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, Reza, you have a type, and
That's his.
you probably hang around West Hollywood. You could have found way better with your money, way better. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Or maybe Adam is just the one person that acquiesced to every one of Reza's demands. Like he has a total punching bag with, not saying that he hits him, but you know what I mean? Like he just takes
Yeah.
it all and does not complain.
Well, let's get off of him because he was annoying. Let's go to the real MVP of the show. Mike. Mike needs to learn how to lie better.
But then where would the fun be?
You know what I think it is and why he's so upset? The other girls weren't part of his community. So when he cheated, there was really no backlash. Yeah, the family was upset, but it wasn't part of his Persian community. With this girl, this is going to affect his family, his friends, you know, everybody in the community.
That's fair.
So I think that's why he's getting upset. Because
interesting.
I think she wouldn't be so mad if he was cheating on her, if he was at least like a lawyer, a big time lawyer, getting her Louis Prada Fendi. But she's with a Dusty. Because I'm sorry, Mike is a Dusty. And she's spending her good check from her ex-husband. And this man is still cheating on her.
Oof. And her family right around the corner too, watching it all.
And I'm sure his parents are like, Mike, if you don't stop cheating, we're gonna cut you off. And that's what's got him. How much do you think they're making off this show? They're probably making a pretty coin now, right?
Probably.
I'm thinking they're making probably $500,000, or is that too high?
Hold on. Let's see what we got going on here. Network salary. Oops. Let me go back. So Asa was making $100,000 per year when she left. Let's see. Let me click on this. Sorry, guys.
Making money off that ex. That's why she don't marry Jermaine.
I wouldn't either.
Listen,
I would.
The Jacksons are worth $1 billion.
So it's not giving me what they make per episode, but Reza has a net worth of $7 million.
Okay, so then how's he making money then?
Mike is a net worth up to $2 million.
That's a lie.
GG GG has a net worth. GG on her own has a net worth of $12 million. It looks like.
Because you know she got the most businesses.
Right. Lily at the time had 2.5. And when Lily was on the show, she made $50,000 for the season. MJ.
But really, remember when Lily lied and said her business was making, what was it, $100,000 a month?
That which business though? The eyelashes or wait? She didn't have the bikini back then. She just had the eyelash company, right?
No, she had the bikini. Did you hear about that bikini line?
No.
She had the bikini line with that girl called Jennifer Stannon. Okay, side note, because this is messy. Jennifer Stannon was married to Alki. Alki was this billionaire. He's like Lebanese or something like that, or Greek. His family owns a distribution of Coca-Cola in the Middle East and North Africa.
Oof, nice.
Wait for this.
Found it.
They used to have threesomes in. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
They
No,
used to
this
have
is much better.
okay. They used to have threesomes all the time, right? And that was Lily's best friend. She wasn't allowed on the show because Bravo said that she wasn't family friendly enough. Well,
Oh,
if you look now, Alki and Jennifer are divorced, and she left him for the lesbian that they used to have threesomes with.
what? Okay.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah, she left a billionaire. She was on. There was this TL show called um Trophy Wives. It was like only one episode, and she left him for her lesbian lover that they used to have
Oh
threesomes
my
with.
god.
And she left him like right after she had two children. She was not playing.
Wow.
And took his money, left California, took his money, came back to New York, let him buy her face, her body, and everything, and made a business with her lesbian lover, and is living off of him in New York while he's salty going around the world.
Good for her.
That's a mess.
But she was Lily's good friend.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm. So at
Also,
this
did
point, what?
did you see on? I know we're not talking about TLC, but did you see commercials for something called "My Ex and My Girlfriend"? Some foolishness like that.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
I'm watching it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm intrigued.
The ex is where the exes are
Okay.
It's like are they friends or the exes living together? I think they're living together,
Yeah,
right?
The
like it didn't
exes
make
are
sense
living
to me.
together. Yeah, and the girlfriend is moving in with the exes and their children.
Listen, TLC gonna get somebody shot with this foolishness.
Oh my
They gonna get somebody
god.
shot with this. This is ridiculous. But yeah, go ahead and tell us how much they make.
Let me go back. So MJ and Reza make roughly 18,000 episodes. Let me try to find it. So sorry. All right, where we at? Where we at? The article. Come on.
But they don't have long seasons.
No
I think that's the key to the longevity of the show.
show. So Mike,
They have like maybe
yeah,
10
yeah,
episodes.
yeah. Mike, he earned whopping. So it said Mike earned 100,000 season 4 alone. So I'm sure it's gone up. GG made 8,000 per episode. Destiny,
Destiny bargain basement. I don't think she negotiated.
yeah, I
You
agree.
know what else I heard? If you're gonna, tell people's business, it's been reported that from Southern Charm, the harlot of South Carolina done got herself a new man.
Who's this? Ashley?
Jennifer Lopez. Yeah,
Oh,
no.
Jennifer.
Jennifer
Oh.
Lopez. A-Rod side chick.
Oh, Madison.
Madison. Okay. She has a new
She
one?
got herself a new man.
Is
Yeah.
is the man
It
all
looks like
hers or
she's
is it
taking.
on loan from someone else?
I think no. Warning, Kenya Moore fans. I think that she was buying a man, just like Kenya Moore.
Oh.
Ooh,
He looks young.
Well.
But
Well.
yeah,
so Madison
don't
got a
you?
new man.
Yeah, don't you think this show is a little bit dry? The show is like just for like we're 5 episodes in and we haven't really talked about anything.
But
I
that's what this show's
mean,
about.
yeah.
No, but this show used to be the show. They go to Vegas, they eat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even seeing that.
I think the virus restrictions have a lot to do with it.
Okay. But I'm really interested in. But they're rich enough. Well, at least they pretend to be rich enough to get private like that. You know.
Mhm.
Well, we had one trip
And they'll do
already
a
to the
staycation.
desert. What
Okay.
was
Well,
that?
that house was beautiful.
Yeah, and I'm
Is
sure
that
Yeah.
production paid for
new
that.
woman? Is that new woman part of the crew or not?
London?
She's MJ's new
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah, I think she's well, the way how they're treating her and editing her, I think she's more of a friend.
Okay.
And besides, she's not in the cast picture.
Okay.
Is she? No. Mm-mm.
I didn't even see a cast picture because it seemed like this show just popped up.
Yeah, she's a friend because she was introduced as MJ's friend.
We need to hang out at London's house more.
London's house, and they also, I'm curious to see, because I know Mike has his house on the market, but he can't sell it. What happened to the family's money? What happened to his job with the family?
I think they fired him because he wasn't fully invested, and they told him they would. They told him straight up, like, if we make you the project manager and you're not here like you're supposed to be here, we will fire you and hire somebody else. And I think they fired him.
But didn't they sell the property though to a developer?
I think they fired him before they sold it. Because
But
not
I
near
didn't.
time in that season did we see him at that job site. Come on now.
And when we did, the place looked like a shithole.
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't understand why they just didn't develop it themselves. They had enough money.
Well, that's what Mike was supposed to do, but he screwed it up. Well, Ablavi, thanks for calling in as usual, but in 7 minutes, we are going to be talking about Married to Medicine. I'm sure did you watch it? No.
I don't watch those. I don't watch them. I actually watch 90 Day, so I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. So
All right.
tomorrow at 2, we'll see you for 90 Day for sure. Guys, don't forget, I saw Jamal put her channel in the live chat. Please support small creators on YouTube. Ablavi M, she has a very unique insight onto everything. So give her a try, give her a like, and subscribe. Okay, so what did you final thoughts on this stupid episode?
I mean, a little bit more confused than ever because like now I think I'm just to the point where they're all lying.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, I need to figure out who's lying about what and why. Because you're all lying. You're all lying. I just want to know about what and exactly about what and why.
Oh, and thanks for putting that up, Jamal. Claire S. Bear's channel. She's another creator on YouTube that we like to support. So please give her a try and give her your support as well.
Hey, Pamela.
Hey, Pamela. Long time no see. Okay, guys. See us at the top of the hour, 3 p.m. Eastern and 12 noon Pacific. We are going to be talking about Married to Medicine. So, Jamal, anything else?
No, we're good.
Okay, until next time.
Bye.
Bye.